Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Prime Minister Mark Carney stated in an interview with the Canadian press, reported by Global News, that a new oil pipeline from Alberta is more likely than not. He specified it is more probable than possible, citing heightened global demand for secure new energy sources due to the ongoing Iran war and Canada's strategic need to diversify its energy exports to Asian markets. Carney linked this development to a broader package, referencing a memorandum of understanding his government signed with Alberta late last year aimed at reducing emissions associated with oil production. While Alberta Premier Danielle Smith has expressed a preference for a northern BC route, which faces opposition from coastal First Nations and BC Premier David Eby, Carney indicated openness to alternative routes, pointing to the recent U.S. approval of the Bridger pipeline expansion as an example of potential options. He also affirmed that Canada would not use energy or critical minerals as leverage in upcoming trade discussions with the USA. Key challenge remains finding an energy company willing to undertake the project. Hikers discovered human remains in Shannon Falls Provincial Park in British Columbia Sea to Sky Region on April 24th. According to a report by City News Everywhere, the Squamish RCMP and local search and rescue teams successfully recovered the remains from the remote site the following day. Authorities are currently working with coroners to determine the circumstances surrounding the discovery and to identify the individual. Investigators have stated that there is no indication of foul play at this time and no perceived risk to public safety. Further details regarding the case have not yet been released. City News Everywhere reports that a 35-year-old Whitby man, John Haylock, has been charged in connection with a sexual assault investigation in Scarborough. According to police, a 29-year-old woman reported meeting Haylock through Facebook's dating feature on April 1 near Lawrence Avenue East and Homestead Road. She alleges that she was sexually assaulted and subsequently experienced harassing conduct from Haylock. He has been arrested and charged with sexual assault and 2 counts of criminal harassment. Investigators believe Haylock utilized various digital platforms and social media applications, including Facebook, Instagram, and X, to connect with individuals. Authorities are now appealing to the public for more information and believe there may be additional victims. CTV News reports that Woodside Square Mall in Scarborough was evacuated on Friday night after a fire broke out in its food court. Toronto Fire Services, TFS, responded to the incident shortly after 8 p.m., initially observing a haze within the mall. The situation prompted the evacuation of the mall and an upgrade to a 2-alarm response. Crews quickly located the fire within a restaurant in the food court and successfully extinguished it. Fortunately, TFS confirmed that no injuries were reported as a result of the incident. The cause, origin, and circumstances of the fire are currently unknown and remain under investigation. Ontario's Special Investigations Unit, SIU, has launched an investigation after a 52-year-old man died while attempting to flee police following a stabbing at a Toronto apartment building. The incident occurred on Friday morning near Sherbourne Street and St. James Avenue. Toronto police initially responded to reports of a stabbing around 11 a.m., finding a victim with stab wounds. Paramedics later transported the 54-year-old male victim to the hospital with serious but stable injuries. Police officers reportedly spoke with a man inside an apartment unit. Shortly after this interaction, the man believed to be the stabbing suspect fell from a balcony to the ground below. First aid was administered at the scene, but he was pronounced deceased. A spokesperson confirmed the deceased was believed to be the suspect attempting to flee and was involved in an accident. The SIU, which probes incidents involving police that result in death or serious injury, has assigned 3 investigators and 2 forensic investigators to the case and is appealing for witnesses, including those with video or photos, to come forward. Global News provides this report. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.